Welcome back to Interior Grind, where we are constantly grinding for good design. Here we are at Sienna Plantation, once again at a Newmark home. This is a Castilian floor plan. It's a 70-foot lot, and I was so excited as I approached the house because it had a courtyard, and I live for front courtyards for some reason. But then when I entered the house, like look at that courtyard. They really did a basic job with that courtyard. I was disappointed. And then I was even more disappointed when I walked in and boom, there's a staircase. And then to the left there was this dining room that was so tackily done. It looked like Carmela Soprano decorated it herself. I was so disgusted. And then this is supposed to be like I'm thinking like an $800,000 house. I don't know the price point, but it just reeks of tackiness to me. Now this office, I wasn't so unimpressed with it. I thought the stagers did an interesting job by adding that shelving, but watch this. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that tile. Now if you're into that glam sort of thing, you might like this, but that gold tile accents up to the ceiling, I'm totally I'm grossed out. It's not my style, but it might be yours, so whatever. And then that pedestal is so cheap. It's a cheap pedestal for that price point of a house. But let's just keep on walking through. I did like that door, that front door, that glass door. I liked it. But then they put that Carrera marble-esque tile floor, which was cheap, in the entryway. I had to pull out a bit. That's what she said. So as we enter the great room, we see such cheap art, and for houses in this price point, you definitely need to dial up the glam. You need to zhuzh it up a bit. I'll give the kitchen some credit, not my style, but they did do a little something with the light fixtures, some brass trimming. And that's the thing with this brass trend. Remember in the 80s when brass was so tacky? And then you still see it in people's homes and you're like, ugh, gross. But they brought it back. But they brought it back with a brushed look that's very modern, but very trendy. There's my sister in my shot. There she is again. But let's walk through to this sort of wet bar area that they have behind the kitchen, and it also leads into the dining room that I was totally repulsed by. But look at the door. Look at the front door. That door is amazing. It doesn't fit the aesthetic of the house. Let's just go on up these steps to get grossed out some more. Ugh, my sister brought it to my attention. I can't stand when they decorate with those rings on the wall or bowls. It's so tacky, dated, early 90s. So this room is dedicated to, I guess it's another entertainment room that's going to lead to the media room. And they've outfitted it very tackily. This house is grossing me out, to be honest. The way they staged it, it's just not. It doesn't give you the looks for the price point of this area. These are $1 million homes, and this does not give me $1 million vibe. And look how they put. I know a lot of people are doing that sofa thing for the media room, and it's cool. But the way they did it looked very sloppy. And look at these chairs, these little iron chairs with human heads or whatever. And here's a full sort of Jack and Jill bathroom that leads into an office. I couldn't go in there because there were people working and I didn't want to disturb them. But let's move on through, shall we? To a bedroom that's been staged, I guess for a boy, because they have that cheap basketball picture on the wall. And it just looks flat. That bed is flat. They could have at least puffed it up. But I do give them credit for putting a sneaker wall. That's cool. Let's go on through to this you know what I'm saying, this Jack and Jill bathroom. Look at those tile floors. It's kind of cheap. However, I was actually thinking about putting it in my cheap house in a cheap neighborhood. And look to the left. They did sort of another fake Carrera marble backsplash tile look. That's getting played. And that art, oh my god, I'm repulsed by the art. It looks like fish scales. And let's move on through to another piece. Wait, there's a worker. She didn't want to be on camera, but I'm not editing her out because she should be ashamed of the staging in this house, although I know she's not responsible. But hey, I'm gonna blame her for it because she was there. Now, she was actually nice. And there's another room where somebody else was working, but I heard her coughing, so I didn't go that way. So we're just gonna head out this house. That's what we're gonna do. Look at this seating area. It's kind of dead space, I think. So they made it a little seating nook, but whatever. There's my sister in my shot again. Yeah, get out of my shot, Denise. You're not supposed to know her name. That's her name. So there are those rings again, those tacky rings, and we're just about to go down these steps and leave. So, like and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.